Hey fish friends, Zenzo from Tazawa Tanks, back with another video. It's been quite a while since I've created a video and uploaded it. I apologize for not having any new content for a while. I have been pretty busy. Been keeping pretty busy with my side business, which is taking care of aquariums, other people's aquariums, and I also have been busy in building some DIY projects. So this is one of my projects. This is my newest tank build. This is a 60 gallon long, so it's the same dimensions as a 55, but it's taller. And this is a Lake Tanganyika tank that I created. So the background is a custom background. I actually started this background for a customer of mine, and it's part of a background that I was making for him for his 135. But when I went to his house and took some measurements, we decided that I was going to make a different background, so that one's in the process of being constructed. So instead of having to throw this piece away, I just cut it up and patched it up a little bit and fit it to go into the 60. So I have also moved in my multifasciatus leprolagus into this tank, so you can see them kind of swimming around there on the bottom. I had a bunch of fry. I do see still several of the fry swimming around. I think I lost a few of them as well. They didn't do so well in the transfer from the old tank to the new tank. Anyway, this is just kind of the first video that I've made of this tank. It looks pretty bare right now. Obviously, I just put this together and introduced the fish in here. As far as cycling, I took the canister filter that was on another tank that was established and installed it in this tank. So all the beneficial bacteria is in the canister, and it was never without any good water supply. And then, of course, some of the substrate came from the other tank, so that has bacteria on it, the rock work, and the snail shells, etc. So kind of an instant cycle. Just as it's a lot bigger than the other tank that I had. The next plan for this tank is I'm gonna put some cyperchromis in here, and my plan is to have a school of cyperchromis. So they're kind of mid-water to upper water level fish. So I think they'll do very well with the shellies as far as kind of inhabiting a different part of the tank and adding some great color as well. And really, kind of my idea was to have an African Rift Valley corner of the house. So this is the Tanganyika tank, and if you can see in the upper left-hand corner, you can see some reflections of some fish darting around, some larger fish. Those are obviously not in this tank. They're in the tank adjacent to this here in the corner. So I'll just kind of do a little turn, and you can see there that is my Malawi tank. So here I've got peacocks, haps, mbuna. There's a couple different species of mbuna. Yellow labs, obviously. I've got some ACI. I've got 3 ACI in there. One of them's giant. It's like as big as my hand. He's the tank boss. You can't see him right now. He's in one of the caves. Actually, I do have a couple of Rada cichlids in there as well, and one's a male, but they don't seem to bother anybody. And then I've got a big hap in there and some peacocks, etc. So anyway, so that's the Malawi tank, and that is the Tanganyikan tank. So actually, I've got my tripod mounted on the back of my easy chair. So this is where I sit, and I can just kind of swivel around and enjoy both tanks. As far as filtration, like I said, this one has a canister filter. It's a fluval canister filter. It also has a sponge pre-filter on the outtake, so it just adds some additional filtration capabilities with that. I do have a power head in here for movement. I'm probably going to move the inlet there. I'm just kind of playing around with positioning and looking at how the water's flowing, because the other power head's positioned over there, and it's kind of blowing a current. So we'll see, and I'll be able to tell when I get the sips in there as well. And then just from my experience with the other background, because this is also a DIY background that I created, and this has a lot of filtration. This tank has a 20-gallon wet dry sump with a refugium underneath the tank, and it also has a fluval canister filter, and I've got a Marineland Penguin 350 hang on the back. So I've got 3 different filtration systems for this tank, obviously because it's a larger African cichlid tank and it's overstocked, whereas this one is not going to have quite the same bioload. So for now I've got the canister filter with the sponge pre-filter. But as far as water movement, I do have the power head in there, of course the inlet from the canister, and because of trying to eliminate any dead spots, I have airline in here as well. So I've got one in kind of the back left corner that's moving some water, and then behind that large cave on the right hand side, that's actually where the heater goes. So I like to have my tanks hide the majority of the life support system. So the outlet for the canister filter is behind that cave there on the left. The sponge is actually right there in that hole, and then on the right side the heater is over there, and I've got another airline with a stone that's behind that, so it's moving water up through and then out the side. So quite a lot of water movement. We've got plenty of surface agitation. Can't really see it right now on this video, but the surface is actually moving pretty considerably, as well as a couple of up currents as well. So that's it for now. Thanks for watching. Just a short video. The next one that I post of this tank will show it with sips. Thanks for watching.